Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to continue class 10 science midterm examination key answer. This is paper 3 and part 6. That means we have to continue from the question number 30th. So in the previous video we have answered up to question number 29. The 30th question is, you are given aluminium oxide, sodium hydroxide, dilute hydrochloric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid and zinc metal. Using these chemical, how do you prepare hydrogen gas? First question, how do you show that aluminium oxide is an amphoteric oxide? So let us answer both the questions here. So now they have given aluminium oxide, sodium hydroxide, dilute sulfuric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid and dilute hydrochloric acid. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ when ಇದು A question ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. When dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with zinc metal, when it reacts with zinc metal, it forms zinc chloride and liberates hydrogen. So reaction of zinc with hydrochloric acid will gives us hydrogen. That is Zn plus 2HCl give rise to ZnCl2 plus H2 liberated. So this is the equation. This is the answer for the first question. So second question, how do you show that aluminium oxide is an amphoteric oxide? Aluminium oxide is an amphoteric oxide because aluminium reacts with aluminium oxide reacts with both acid and base to form salt and water. So now let us write the equation. Al2O3 aluminium oxide, Al2O3 aluminium oxide, it reacts with hydrochloric acid to form 2AlCl3 plus 3H2O. This is salt and this is water. Even it reacts with sodium hydroxide, which is a base, to form 2NaAlO2, that is sodium aluminate, and also it forms water, H2O. So this is salt and this is water. It reacts with both acid and base to form salt and water. With acid, salt and water. With base also, salt and water. Therefore, it is called as amphoteric oxide. So now let us move for question number 31. So the question number 31 is as follows. Mention the factor on which resistance of a conductor depends. Write the corresponding equation. So mention the factor on which the resistance of a conductor depends. So resistance of a conductor depends upon the following factors. A, length of the conductor. B, area of cross section. C, nature of material. nature of material. D. Temperature of conductor. Temperature of conductor. So equation for this one is R is equal to rho L by E. So R is equal to rho L by E. So now let us move for question number 32. It is a diagram question. So action of steam on metal. Action of steam on metal. So that is the diagram question. So now let us move for question number 33. So question number 33, internal choice questions are there. Write the product and physical state when eating the crystals of ferrous sulfate. Name the type of chemical reaction and write the balanced chemical equation is there. For that one more internal choice question is there. When reddish brown copper powder is heated in a china dish, it turns into black color substance. Name the black color substance formed. Write the chemical equation for the above reaction. How can black coating of copper be turned into brown? So let us answer all the three questions. So first internal choice question alli write the product and physical state when eating crystals of ferrous sulfate solution. So ferrous sulfate solution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ that is 2FeSO4. So it is solid in state. When it is heated, it forms Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide, which is also solid, plus liberates sulfur dioxide, which is gaseous in state, and sulfur trioxide, it is also gaseous in state. So ferrous sulfate, when it is heated, it forms ferric oxide, liberates sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Name the type of, this is the balanced chemical equation. Name the type of chemical reaction ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಯೇನೆ. This is thermal. This is a thermal decomposition. It is a thermal decomposition reaction. ಇದನ್ನ thermal decomposition reaction ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯೋಣ. So this is the answer for 33rd. Next let us move for 33rd internal choice question. So internal choice question ಹೀಗಿದೆ. When reddish brown copper is heated. So ಅದರೊಳಗೆ when reddish brown copper is heated, 2Cu plus O2. So copper reacts with oxygen to form copper oxide. This is brown in color. Copper is brown in color, but copper oxide is black in color. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಯೇನೆ ನೇಮ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಯೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ copper oxide. Copper oxide is black in color. This is the answer for the first question. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. Write the chemical equation for the above reaction. So for the above reaction, I have written the chemical equation. 2Cu plus O2 give rise to 2CuO. Next, how can black coating of copper be turned into brown ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. So when hydrogen is passed over copper oxide reduced to copper. Copper oxide is reduced to copper. So CuO plus H2 give rise to Cu plus H2O. This Cu is brown in color. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬ್ರೌನಿಗೆ ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ 33rd internal choice question. So now let us move for that is fifth main, that is 4 marks question, that is 34th question. So in 34th question, Identify the false statement and make them correct. First question, if the sugar level in blood reduced, they are detected by the cells of the pancreas. Yes, it is correct. The changes seen in girls at the time of puberty are because of the secretion of testosterone. So this is the wrong statement. So now let us make the B statement as correct. That is the changes seen in girls at the time of puberty at the time of puberty at the time of puberty or because of the secretion of ಅವನು ಟೆಸ್ಟೋಸ್ಟೆರಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಸ್ಟ್ರೋಜನ್. ಸೊ ಎಸ್ಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅನ್ನುವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಪ್ಯೂಬರ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಉಂಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಪಿಟ್ಯೂಟರಿ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡ್ವಾರ್ಫಿಸಮ್. ಎಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Next D, the animal body to be ready to deal with the situation enable the hormones secreted by the upper part of the kidney. Yes, correct, because adrenal gland. It releases adrenaline hormone. It helps to face the emergency situation. ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಗಿವ್ ಎನಿ ಟೂ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, and how is this movement different from movement of leaves of the sensitive plant ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಅದೇ 34th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಗಿವ್ ಎನಿ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್, ಮೊದಲನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ pollen tube towards ovule. It is an example for chemotropism. Next ಎರಡನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್. It is an example for phototropism. ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ನು ಕೇಳಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಹೌ ದಿಸ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಹೀಗೆ. ಸೊ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ stem and movement of leaves. It is a directional movement. Because the stem will move, it will bend towards the direction of sunlight. It is non-directional movement. Leaves close agado, it is non-directional movement. So this is the first difference between them. Second one is it is required for survival. ಇದು it is not required for survival. ಇದು ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್ಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ 35, 36, 37 and 38 will be deal in the next video. Till then, thank you very much.